First at 6, Governor Polis is calling a special session of the State General Assembly to deal with a major budget deficit. He also announced a statewide hiring freeze, except for those in essential services.
So special session begins August 21st. Hiring freeze 6 days after that. The governor says the state will lose more than $1 billion in expected tax revenue because of the federal spending bill approved last month. Now, the governor says he chose to call the session now to give the state as much time as possible to spread out the revenue loss. The state's budget year started in July, so that gives lawmakers 11 months to work with.
While there's legislation that's been passed in Congress that harms our state budget, we know that we in Colorado have to balance our budget, and we're ready to roll up our sleeves and get it done. We know that a hiring freeze makes it a little tougher on the folks to deliver services, but we need to show, of course, that we're doing our part to help meet these extraordinary times.
The governor says the hiring freeze will save Colorado between $3 and $7 million. Joining us, our political reporter Brandon Richard on the special session. So what exactly does the governor want and or expect out of this?
Well, Colorado is now facing a $1.2 billion revenue shortfall. And so he wants to call lawmakers back to the state capitol so they can address that. And we understand that they're largely going to be doing this through things like closing tax loopholes for big corporations, but they're also going to have to cut spending. And lawmakers acknowledge that some of that spending is going to likely be painful for everyday Coloradans. They acknowledge that. And one of the things that they have been saying in the last couple of weeks is that, Coloradans are used to getting a Tabor refund after a surplus. Well, they had a surplus this year, but now Colorado lawmakers say Coloradans are not going to get that Tabor surplus because they're going to have to use that money to help plug this $1 billion budget shortfall.
And not surprising here, the minority party is not thrilled about this. I want to get this quote right because it was rather colorful. House Republicans called it political theater, unnecessary and expensive political stunt.
Yeah, so I asked the speaker, Julie McCluskey, about that, and she says, look, if you just look at what budget analysts have been telling us over the last couple of weeks about what the One Big Beautiful Bill has done to the state budget, then there's no way that Republicans can honestly stand on that, saying that this is political theater. They say that the numbers don't lie.
All right. Also, I think they're going to jam some more stuff other than budgetary stuff in here, aren't they? They're going to, I know they're going to look at it, try to secure Medicaid to fund Planned Parenthood services, among many other things. So more like a session rather than a special session here. Yeah,
they're going to look at Colorado's AI bill, which passed last year. There's been a lot of talk about possibly delaying the implementation of that. Healthcare costs could go up this fall for people who buy their own health insurance, so they want to address that as well. So the main thing will be trying to find ways to close that $1 billion budget shortfall, but they'll also address some of these other issues as well.
A lot of work when the lawmakers thought they were done with work this session. All right, Brandon Richards' session begins August 21st.
And Brandon is our political reporter here at Denver 7. If you have a story you think he should be looking into, you can reach out to him by scanning the QR code on your screen. You can also email him at brandon.richard@denver7.com.